Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a legendary thrash metal band coming out from Germany, Destruction, with their song Diabolical. Now, I'm going to be 100% forward with you guys, especially fans of Destruction. I've never kind of got into this band. Thrash metal is my favorite genre of heavy metal. I like the German thrash scene with Sodom, Creator, Tankard, and other bands. For some reason, never got into Destruction, couldn't get into their sound. There's a couple of songs I really like from them, but for the most part, been in the middle. So I think it's time for me to dive back into them. It's been like maybe 6-7 years that I tried to listen to them. I think it's time for me to try to again. Perhaps my ears have grown a little bit more wiser to it because I know how legendary these guys are. And maybe this new particular album, I always hope that a new album from a band might be the one that gets me. So let's get right into it right away, see what we got here. But if you are new to this channel, guys, if there is something I won't like, you're gonna hear it. I'll be respectful, but I'm gonna speak my mind. The Mad Butcher. Okay. I'm guessing it's about a serial killer. The eyebrows. All right. Let's get some of that Teutonic thrash. I need to turn up the volume. I mean, so far the beginning is strong, so let's see what we got here. Man, this has an old school feel. I feel like I'm back in the 80s. I mean, it's like, you know, it has a cool riff, but for the 2 minutes, it's basically playing that same riff all over. I've always thought Sodom and Creator were the best when it came to thrash coming out of Germany, meaning like the old school bands. I forgot if the band Pessimist, one of the newer bands, if it's from Germany. I forgot, but it was one of the killer newer thrash metal bands. So far, nice and old school. That's not blowing my mind particularly. Perhaps it's kind of a nice switch up. I think that was my issue with the band, is that they would have a cool riff that would be playing through the whole song without much of a change up. And I'm not saying like Creator has 1,000 change ups, but I don't know, there's something different about Creator, and Sodom just had this kind of attitude that I absolutely love. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This date would never happen. She would look at a picture of him. He's gonna murder me on it the next day. So that's kind of. I mean, this music video in general is just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Jesus Christ. What does he have around? Does he have a piercing on his nose? Because I see some piece of metal on. Oh, okay, okay, that's what he has. This song might be a little stuck in its time, because I feel like Creator has progressed, Sodom has progressed. You know, Slayer, Metallica, we're not going to talk about, or Megadeth. Testament, fucking killer right now. Exodus, killer. I'm not talking about all these old school bands. Sepultura, I feel like it's found its legs with Eloica Sangrada again. And even then, it's not old school Sepultura, but it kind of recovered a little bit. So this is kind of, I feel like I am just listening to an 80s band, but done now, and which is not exactly always a good thing because the riff is not that catchy. We didn't see this coming, right? Yeah, this is like cheesy and corny. You know, I had on my podcast where Andrew from Scars and Guitars and I were talking about Destruction. I mentioned him that I never got into this band, and he was kind of surprised that I was never into them. This is why. It's like cringy, juvenile, never, like, for example, sometimes when people tell me, oh, I can't believe you've never, like, why would you get into Metallica? Metallica had some really good lyrics. And they have really good albums. The 3 albums Metallica released, Destruction never even came close, you know? Or somebody like Overkill, which they had a fair share of albums who weren't that great, but they also have albums that are absolutely killer. There are bands out there from the thrash genres that are absolutely shredding you, whether it be new or old, like Havoc, Vector, Warbringer. This is like bottom of the pile for me. And this is me trying to be as respectful as I can, because I really don't like this now. Like, as the song went by, I got 5 minutes of one riff with really bad lyrics. I mean, like B-movie slasher lyrics. Obviously exaggerated acting for the music video. Whoever shot this music video needs to be fired. This is like, yeah. Like, why is this band getting recognition where I think somebody like Hyrax, who never got any recognition, is a way better band than this? Honestly, I don't even really care for the rest of this, because the music video sucked. The song is like average at best. Average in terms of the music, and not focusing on the vocals or the lyrics. Yeah. I mean, guys, for the fans of Destruction out there, what am I misunderstanding something here? Am I missing the point here or something like that? I grew up with slasher films, I know what they are. I grew up with horror films, I know what they are. I grew up with old school 80s thrash and metal overall, and I love some of the cheesiness that it has. But this is cringy. Guys, this is straight up cringy. And I'll leave it there. Guys, I mean, enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully it's better than this. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Keep it metal.